You guys just look up to us to see what's trending so that you guys try and be like us. So that you guys can fit in.
Really?
We're known as the trendsetters. Hello beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another video, guys. And for today's video, I'm joined with my fiance. And today we're talking about Gen Zs and the Millennials. Millennials and Gen Zs do go together sometimes we don't go together. It just depends on the situation. So before I do start the video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe guys. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, so please do. Please do. And I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you who subscribed so far. And yes, let's start the video. So what's a millennial? Because you clearly are a millennial.
You don't know what a millennial is, and you're sure I am. Anyway, I am a millennials, a generation of us who were born between 1981 and 1996.
Yeah, you're millennial because of your age group, the year you're born.
It's basically called we're basically called millennials because most of us came of age at around the year 2000. You know, the millennium, the new millennium. Yeah. And
as Gen Z's generation of Zoomers, the generation of internet, we came with the internet, we came with technology. We are born from the year 1997 to 2012. And when it comes to Gen Zs, there are actually two types of Gen Zs. There's the Gen Zs who are close to the millennials like me, and the ones from like 2 and below. And then there's the new generation of Gen Zs who are like from 2004 to 2012. Like we agree on some things we don't agree, but that's how we are as Gen Zs. So my first question is, do you feel like you millennials are being outdated?
Ouch.
It's true though, it's facts.
I wouldn't say being outdated, considering millennials are as young as people born in 1996, 1995. Those are very young people, so no one is getting outdated. No one is getting outdated. We're just, like, you cannot say outdated, yet people who are aged 40 are being considered to be in midlife.
Yeah, I know.
So how are we going to be outdated, and we haven't even reached half of our, the midlife crisis, not yet. So I would say no, we're not getting outdated anytime soon. So yeah.
According to what I've done, I've done this type of question, not really a questionnaire. What do I call it? I've asked some of the Gen Zs if they think millennials are being outdated, and most of them said yes. Even some millennials themselves say yes, they feel like they are being outdated.
What was the reason behind
it?
Could
be true or false. It just depends on someone's perspective.
What did they say was the reason?
Because you guys are just you become like not the forgotten generation, but like you guys have become like the really quiet generation.
Really?
Compared to your fellow youngins who are following you. Yeah.
Okay, and now it comes to my question.
Yes.
What would you say to the fact that people assume Gen Zers are, Gen Z, your generation is getting, you guys appear to be older than actually the millennials. The millennials look like they are younger. What do you say to that?
Which is very true. Again, depending on if you're a new generation of Gen Z or if you're old generation of Gen Z, like I explained. If you're a new generation of Gen Z, I would say it's because of not the dress. The dressing, it varies. It depends. Some Gen Z's dress a bit more mature than millennials, but millennials do look up to Gen Z's to find out like the new, like our styles, like what's trending. We're the ones who brought back the baggy jeans, the mom jeans. Millennials just wear tight jeans, body hugging stuff. We brought up the African hair, the natural hair. Gen Z's, most of their hairs are like chemical and all that. We brought up the millennials are the ones who are looking up to us.
Which one?
Like different, like it depends the style. Like you guys just look up to us to see what's trending so that you guys try and be like us. So that you guys can fit in.
Really?
We're known as the trendsetters. But when it comes to looking old, yeah, most of them do look old because of I'd say how they just present themselves, either the lifestyle, the foods, the makeups, how they try and also look a bit more mature, because most of the millennials look very, very young. Plus, it's also how you just keep yourself. But yeah, it's a known fact that some Gen Zs look very mature compared to millennials, which is a bit scary though. But yeah, it's facts though. So my question is, okay, what exactly is different when it comes to Gen Zs and millennials in terms of character and lifestyle?
I would say millennials exhibit more responsibility and fear of consequences to their actions and stuff like that. While with Gen Z, Gen Zs have always exhibited, that carefree attitude, like maybe you go to a workplace, you hear, oh, Gen Z was told this by the manager and they just went home, they cannot do this and that. So I'd say Gen Zs mostly do not exhibit care, and character.
Fearless.
Yeah. We can say fearless, yes,
fearless.
as seen by recent events.
And also known to be very vocal.
True. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Mostly you guys do not think about consequences and things like that.
No,
Or you
yes.
just have a different type of ways of approaching different situations.
Yeah. Plus also the character and lifestyle is different because of dressing again. Because of how we live fearlessly, we're more vocal. You guys are very, you guys just live a different type of life sometimes compared to us.
Yeah, I'd say that's because due to the way
You guys also raised.
yeah, the way we were brought up, it's a bit
Gen
different.
X.
Of late, the you guys, the recent, generation which is being brought up, parents are, focusing more on children expressing themselves, and that.
Which is good though.
It's nice. It's really nice. It's
Good.
big up, because
Yeah.
our generation was a bit different. Kidogo, expressing yourselves would always prove to be difficult, kidogo, but not all of us. So yeah.
Okay.
So my next question will be, or comment, question or comment will be, why is it that bar the recency bias, Gen Z have always been highly disinterested in news and politics? What is the reason behind this behavior?
Yeah. I think it's because of, in my opinion, as a Gen Z, I think it's because things are becoming more modern, and it's very rare for you to find a Gen Z reading a newspaper, listening to the radio station. When it comes to watching news, it's like, unless like something is like an interesting or trending topic, that's when we're interested. We won't be watching news like all the time to know what's happening, yet we can just go on social media and find out what's happening there. According to my opinion, but some are actually interested, but others, they just find out on social media and Twitter, like, it's more funny and it makes it more fun. It's not like so serious. It's just how things have become so modern. It's like how back in the days, listen to the radio. If you have a radio, it's like, damn, you're like all that, So it's just how things are becoming more modern. It's time.
How about politics? What's your stand in politics as a Gen Z, in Kenyan politics as a Gen Z currently?
Of late, we're down to been more out there, as it's been shown. But before that, it just depends on the situation. Because you can ask like so many Gen Zs. I don't think most of us did vote or even own a voting card. Because it would also be our first time voting. And most of us didn't vote because we just didn't. People have their certain reasons. I can't say their reasons are my reasons. But people just didn't vote just because they didn't want to, or certain things. And when it comes to politics now, of late we've been like in there, but before we weren't. Before we were just seeing like on social media and all.
Well,
and like you guys who would want to actually sit down at 9 p.m. at Citizen, like the Gen X, and actually watch news. Yet I can just be on my phone, scroll on TikTok, scroll on Twitter. I mean, we're the internet babies, so
the thing is,
that's what you depend on. You depend on the internet.
You guys cannot rely
We depend on the
You cannot
internet.
refer to yourselves as the internet babies.
But we are.
Relax. Like the internet babies, the tech people, everything,
Yeah.
which you truly are. And yet, all the information about how the government, how the countries run is on the internet. Use the technology. Like currently, the way you're doing, using the technology actually to do some good. You know, do some activist groundwork. So I'd say currently there's a collab between Gen Zs and a collaboration between Gen Zs and millennials to try and set the country right.
Yeah, it's
Deservedly
future
so.
generations, I mean.
Yeah. So hapo hivyo tuko pamoja.
Yeah, plus you see also Gen Zs, how you're saying what the internet, how I'm saying what the internet babies. Anytime I walk into a restaurant, trust, even before we order our food, do you guys have Wi-Fi? Hotel, do you guys have Wi-Fi? Do you guys have Wi-Fi? Like the other day, my dad was telling me like, some people are becoming like very addicted to their phones. It's like even if you're not on your phone or you're not on a gadget, you have like some, what's it called? When you're trying to disattach from something. I've forgotten the word. Like you have attachment issues, like you're fidgeting, you're doing
Sort of
this,
an
you're doing
addiction,
that.
I think.
Yeah, it's like an addiction for some people. Like yeah, but not all of us. That's the thing.
Yeah.
My next question is, what's your perspective on how you millennials do find being employed?
Primarily, many millennials find themselves in employment basically to just, put food on the table, maybe try raise a family, finance everything, the day-to-day goings, and maybe save a little bit for maybe retirement or something like that.
Okay.
So basically, employment is for sustainability. I'd say that people try to find some extra income, maybe get something on the side, maybe a small business, so that they can be self-dependent. But yeah, primarily employment is all about that for millennials, I'd say.
Okay, because the Gen Zs who are employed say, would you work for the rest of your life? Would you work as being employed for the rest of your life?
For millennials and for anyone else out there, I'd say it depends on circumstances.
Yeah.
If you have nothing else to do for the rest of your life, you still have to eat for the rest of your life. You still have to survive for the rest of your life. So definitely someone would. We have people who work, even public servants work up until they're 70 years old. So we have even people, even right now currently. The speaker is almost 60 years old, things like that. So yeah, people work for the rest of their lives, just depending on the circumstances. So what about Gen Zers? What do you guys say?
Well, Gen Z, they just work for the moment, but most of them who are employed say they can't work in employment. So many of us have small hustles. Like we started even from high school, and I believe most also the other generations did start. But for us, it's more of entrepreneurship. Small bit like working. They find it's very mediocrity. Like working in in employment, you meet weird people, you meet old people, you meet shady people who are ratchet from different backgrounds, and that's not what our generation wants. Like, that's why they even say we can't work. That's why they make fun of us and start saying we can't work in a business for more than 4 months.
I beg to add something small there. Even the Generation Z has the Zoomers. There's a maybe I can say a distinction in you have faces, you guys, different faces, like different classes. It's like social classes.
Yeah.
We have Gen Z children in Karen. We have Gen Z children in Langata. We have them in Langata, even Kibera. So long as someone was born between 1997 and 2012, it's a Gen Z.
Yeah.
People are born everywhere, even in the slums.
Yeah.
That is someone who will work the rest of their lives. That is someone whose boss will abuse them and there's nothing they'll do about it.
Yeah,
but a Gen Z from somewhere else, ataongeleshwa vibaya kidogo,
yeah, they leave.
and then they'll just leave.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's not a Gen Z thing. It's not a Gen Z thing. It's a class thing. That's my point. It's not a Gen Z thing. It's a class thing. There are people who will not take bullshit. Sorry. Okay. There are people who will not take certain ways of being treated at workplaces. Even the millennials, we have people who are from the upper social class that you talk to rudely and they just leave.
Yeah.
And then there are those ones who
depends
are
on
the
the
other
class.
side.
Okay, that
so there's a sense
of
of classism also.
But
not just the
they
generation
say
thing.
Gen Z, we can't work in a company for more than 3 months. We're always doing like trial and error. It's like a membership for 3 months. After the membership is done, we're out. Something like that. Like deuces, peace, I'm out, I'm resigning. Something of the sort. But I don't know. Who knows? You know. Anyway, guys, do you have another question?
Yeah, I wouldn't miss one more. There's a take that Gen Zs are an impatient bunch, and now number one, they're impatient. Number two, they seek instant gratification, and number three, they want to cancel everything.
Oh yeah, we're known as people who cancel. We can cancel it so fast.
I even had someone,
Yeah, we
a
do
Gen Z
cancel.
who had
Yeah, we cancel.
the audacity to want to cancel Eminem. Someone who even the US government tried to
we
cancel.
cancel
and they
people a
failed.
lot. We cancel
So
people a lot.
what's with that? What's with that?
We just don't entertain small things. Like we like peace of mind.
What's with the impatience?
We like peace of mind. We don't entertain small things. Canceling, we are not that. That's one thing we're actually known. Apart from trends and all that, that's what we're known for. It's the same way you guys are known of comparing yourselves with other people's lifestyles in your same category. Yeah, you guys do that a lot. You do that a lot.
Debatable, but okay, here we go.
Yeah, but yeah, we're known as the cancelers and the trendsetters. I mean, that's us and that's them. And I would like to say that's the end of the video. If you guys do have any comments, you can comment down below, and don't forget to like, comment, share,
And subscribe.
Bye guys.
Bye.